Hello and welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted a video in so long. I've been so busy with school. I haven't gotten any new records since then. I think I've gotten like, have I gotten any? No, I haven't gotten any. I want to make a video on what I would like to get, like what's on my like ISO for records. So I put all my like wishlist stuff, or like when I'm looking for a new record that I want, I always go on Discogs. All of my stuff is like in Discogs. I love Discogs. So it goes in alphabetical order. So the first album that I want really bad is Beat It by Beyonce. That is probably, I don't know, my favorite Beyonce albums are probably I Love Renaissance, I love Self-Titled, I love Beat It. I'm sure there's more, but I feel like off the top of my head, B-Day, Self-Titled, Renaissance. I like 4 a lot, but I think those are my favorite. Self-Titled is also on my want list. However, Self-Titled is so expensive. That lady is never gonna repress Self-Titled in her life. She will never do such a thing. Like, it's never gonna get repressed. It is so expensive. I think they're selling it right now on Discogs for, oh well, it's a lot cheaper than I thought. Someone's selling it for, well, these look like scammers. So I don't know, but Self-Titled, I'm just never gonna get that unless I get like a bootleg. But yeah, Self-Titled, I don't think I'm ever gonna see that in my lifetime. I want Lemonade. My brother has Lemonade in his room and he will never let me play it, so I want one for my own. But yeah, I love Lemonade, but I think B-Day, Renaissance, and what did I say? B-Day, Renaissance, and Self-Titled are my favorite. I want Renaissance. I bought my brother Renaissance for Christmas like 2 years ago, but it wasn't like the limited edition one that she dropped. It was just like the regular standard Renaissance, but I want the limited edition one. That one is also extremely expensive, that's why I bought Cowboy Carter, like the limited edition one, because I thought it was going to be like Renaissance, like hard to get, but she's still selling the limited edition Cowboy Carter, so she can do what she wants. I want the What Was I Made For 7-inch vinyl. I felt like that was a little hard to get when What Was I Made For was trending. Not really anymore. I could easily get that. I think like I could just easily get it. But I really do love that song, and when it was trending, I was like, I love Billie Eilish. I love Billie Eilish. I think like I love her. The other one that I want is Trap Soul by Bryson Tiller. That was like my favorite album when I was younger. I think Trap Soul came out in 2015, so I was only 11 years old. But I love it. I love Trap Soul. And yeah. The other one that I want is Minecraft Volume Alpha, which is literally just the Minecraft soundtrack on vinyl. I really love Minecraft, and that's like the only reason why I really want it. I also want the Good Luck Babe 7-inch vinyl by Chappell Roan. I love that song. I also found like everyone else did, I found Chappell Roan this year, and I really love that song. She came to Boston Calling, and I didn't go because Boston Calling actually makes me a little nervous, because I feel like I don't know, I don't really like music festivals. They make me kind of nervous, but I wanted to go see her. I also want The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess on vinyl. I never really listened to the album. I just really want it because it's Chappell. And I really do like her as a person. I don't really listen to her music, but I like her as a person, so I really want the vinyl. And I'd probably listen to the vinyl once I get it, but like I've never had like a chance to actually sit down and listen to the album, which I probably should. But yeah, I think Chappell Roan is like such a cutie pie. So that's why I really want that. I want Ungodly Hour by Chloe and Halle, the Chrome edition. It's their deluxe version of Ungodly Hour. And I loved Ungodly Hour when they dropped it. Oh my god, that was like my favorite album ever. Like, no, in 2020 I had like a lot of favorite albums, but that was one of my favorites. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what were my favorite albums of 2020, but Ungodly Hour was one of my favorite albums. Girl Code by City Girls, which is their second album. Yeah, because their first album is Period. And I want Girl Code so bad. That just like reminds me of my freshman year of high school. And for my freshman year of high school, I moved to Florida. And you know, like City Girls, like people knew about City Girls up in Boston, but like it wasn't like how it was in Florida. And when I met all my friends in Florida, like they put me on City Girls, and like it was so great. So that was my first album of my freshman year. And the beginning of my freshman year was Period by City Girls. I also want that vinyl on, or that album on vinyl. Same thing, all my Florida friends. I want Bags by Clairo, the 7-inch record. I think I really do love that song. Like that, I found that song I think last year, and I love Clairo. I don't really listen to her music like that, honestly. I do, but like I don't at the same time. I don't know. I love Clairo, and I love that song. So I also want Charm by Clairo. That's like her new album. I forgot what song I like on there. Hold on. I like Sexy to Someone and Juna, but like that was like the popular songs off the album. But I don't know. I want it. And I want Immunity by Clairo on vinyl. Bags is on there, so I want it. I'm like one of those people, like I like the popular songs off the album, and it takes me a while to actually listen to the whole thing, but I still want the vinyl. So I don't know, people find that annoying, but I don't really care. So I also want the Hereditary soundtrack on vinyl. I love Hereditary. I watched Hereditary for the first time when I was 13 when it came out in theaters. I went with my family to go watch Hereditary, and it didn't really scare me when I watched it back then when I was 13, but I still really loved it. And then I rewatched it this year. We were staying in Pennsylvania for a little bit, and we had an Airbnb and they had a movie room, so I was like, oh, I'll just rewatch Hereditary. I haven't watched it out in a minute. No, I was so scared. I was so scared. We were like the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. I was so scared, but I love that movie, and I love all the theories that come with it. I love Hereditary, so I want that on vinyl. I want Freak by Doja Cat, the 12-inch single. I love that song. I've loved that song even before it was unreleased. When it was unreleased, oh my god, I loved Freak by Doja Cat. That is actually still one of my favorite songs ever. I love Freak by Doja Cat. The next two are Doja Cat. I want Hot Pink by Doja Cat. Hot Pink was another album that I really loved. I think I was a sophomore in high school by then, but I loved Hot Pink. And I also want Planet Her by Doja Cat. This came out my junior year, end of my junior year of high school. And yeah, this one is a new one. She just announced it. She was trolling. She was like, oh, I'm never gonna release a vinyl for this album. She announced it and shipping, or it's coming out January 17th, I think, which is like, it's either on the release date or like right before the release date of her new album. I'm talking about Ethel Cain. I want Preacher's Daughter on vinyl so bad. I love that album so much. I think I found that album like 2 years ago. 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Yeah, I found that album 2 years ago. I love Ethel Cain. I love Ethel Cain, and I want Preacher's Daughter on vinyl. Another album that I want is The Lead by Flo. I've been a Flo fan since the very beginning. Like ever since they released Cardboard Box. Yeah, when that was trending on Twitter, yeah, I love Flo. I think they're so amazing. Another vinyl that I really want is Ego Death by The Internet. I liked that album for a really long time. I found them when I was like in middle school, The Internet, and I've been a fan of Sid for so long. I remember she came to Boston right before my 18th birthday, and it was an 18+ concert. I was sick, but my graduation was on the same day anyway, so I couldn't go. But I love Sid and I love The Internet. Another album that I want is Jackson 5 Christmas album. I'm trying to build like more of my Christmas albums. I only have the Mariah Carey Christmas album, the Home Alone Christmas album, Home Alone soundtrack, and I think that's it. I only have 2 Christmas albums, and I really like the Jackson 5 Christmas album, so I want that really bad. The other one that I have on here is Hose Tales by Jasmine Sullivan. I love that album. I remember when it first came out, and my mom is such a big fan of her. When that first came out, it was literally on repeat every single day. But I love the song BPW, and I just realized that BPW is on her deluxe edition of the album, and she does not have a vinyl for the deluxe edition. I'm so sad. I like the album regardless, but BPW is my favorite song, like, ever. Other album that I really want is Sail Out by Janae Aiko. Janae, I want that album so bad. I love that album so much. Like, that is like one of my favorite albums, like, ever. Another one I want is Sold Out by Janae. That album, I really listened to it, I think, when I was like in, when did it come out? 2014? I was in middle school. Did it come out in 2014? I don't know. That's what Discogs is telling me. But both of them came out in 2014, but I was mostly listening to Sold Out. Another artist I used to really listen to when I was in middle school was Georgia Smith, and I want Lost and Found on vinyl. I love Georgia Smith. I don't listen to her as much anymore, but when I was in middle school, in early high school, oh my god, Georgia Smith was my fave. I loved Georgia Smith. Another vinyl that I want is Electro Heart by Marina Diamonds. I almost bought that vinyl. It was at a record store very close to my house, and I almost bought that vinyl until I saw it in the corner of my eye, Blonde by Frank Ocean. So I was like, oh, I had to put Marina back because I wanted Blonde so bad. I love Blonde. But yeah, I had to put Marina back, but I really still want that album. I love that album so much. Oh my god, I love Marina Diamonds. Another one we have on here is Good News by Megan Thee Stallion. That's not my favorite Megan album. I still love that album. My favorite Megan album, she didn't press anything for it. She only has CDs for it, so I might get the CD, is Traumazine. That's my favorite Megan album. Like, I love that. And Tina Snow and Fever. Traumazine, Fever, and Tina Snow. Those are my favorites. And Megan. I really do like Megan, which is another one that I want. Urban Outfitters has this pressing, which is like, it looks like snakeskin. And oh my god, like, I'm just obsessed with it. I love it so much. Another record that I want is Beam Me Up Scotty by Nicki Minaj. I remember when she first pressed this vinyl, I really wanted it, but I don't know why I didn't buy it. I had a record player at the time, but I think I was just broke, honestly, because it's not really expensive. It's still like been $50, but I feel like I've just never had the $50 to spend to get it. So I'll buy it eventually, just like not now. Price went down on this thing that I wanted so bad because I'm slow. This is my fault because Urban Outfitters did this thing called Singles Day, and I didn't really keep up with it because I was like, I don't think I want any singles. Like, I don't know. I was just like, I think I was like busy with like quizzes and stuff, and I was like, I don't want any singles. And I was like thinking, like, I don't know. I had too much stuff on my brain, and I wasn't thinking until I went on I went on Urban Outfitters and I went on the Singles Day tab, and they had Decode by Paramore. Oh my god, I love that song so much. And of course it was sold out and they didn't have anything else that I liked. But now that I'm checking the site, it went down. Oh my god, this price went down so much. At first people were trying to sell it for like $60, but I guess that wasn't working. So price went down and I'm about to get it. Another album that I want that is so expensive, but this is one of my favorite albums ever. It's To Hell With It by Pink Panthers. I love that album so much. Oh my god, I love that album so much. It came out before I went to my senior year of high school, I think, and I love Pink Panther so much. She also came to Boston, but I was doing cheer at the time and I had a game and I couldn't go. Another one that I want is Over It by Summer Walker, and I already have Over It by Summer Walker, but I want the pink pressing because I remember when the pink pressing came out and she was like putting it on her story and everything. I wanted it so bad, but I knew it was gonna be a limited edition. So I have the black pressing of Over It, but I want the pink pressing so bad. I also want the Over It complete set on vinyl, and that has like live recordings of the songs that she sings from Over It. It has instrumentals. What else does it have? I'm sure it has more. It was a Record Store Day exclusive, and I think I was going to buy it because it literally came out this year for Record Store Day. So I don't know why I didn't buy it. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't doing anything on Record Store Day and it wasn't sold out. So another one that I want is I Saw the TV Glow soundtrack. I love I Saw the TV Glow. I watched it back in June and I think it's such a great movie. It's on HBO Max and yeah, I love I Saw the TV Glow. And the last one that is on my list is the Insecure. I think it's season 2. The Insecure season 2 soundtrack. It's Issa Rae's show. And it's so good. I finished it literally in a month and a half. And literally every single day after I was on my assignments and my quizzes and my classes, I would just like get under my covers and watch Insecure. I love Insecure. Yeah, that was everything on my wish list. It was a really quick video because I feel like I don't really know what else to film. I'm not really good at filming like vlogs and stuff. And I love talking about records and I love talking about music and stuff that I want. So that's it for today's video, and yeah.